All right, so we're gonna talk sumo deadlifts right now. So sumo deadlifts are gonna be the wide stance with hands down the middle, okay? Everybody's built a little different. Some people are gonna be better at pulling conventional, which is just the normal deadlift with your feet together, hands outside the legs. Some people are gonna be better at pulling sumo. Until you lift both of them for a while, you're not gonna really know which one is your best one. I am better at pulling sumo, but I still use conventional for other reasons, okay? So conventional is gonna be a lot more of low back. Sumo is gonna be a lot more of hamstrings and glute drive, at least for me with my setup. So I'm gonna show you how I set up for sumo, okay? So for me, my feet are gonna be just as wide as I need to. So when I go down and grab the bar, my shins are straight up and down, all right? So I'll come over here to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Some people get too wide. When they go down to grab the bar, those shins are pointing in, right? Not really the best stable position. Some people are too narrow. When they go down, shins are pointing out a little bit. Try to find that spot that when you go down, those shins are pointing straight up and down, okay? So you can have as much force into the ground as possible. Okay, after you get that set up, arms just drop down straight underneath the shoulders. I'm thinking about pulling against the bar, pulling it back as I get down into that position, okay? That's gonna help activate those lats, which is gonna help keep that back nice and flat. It's also gonna help start pulling up on that bar, okay? So get my feet nice and set up. Hands set up where you want to. Now again, I'm pulling against the bar as I drop those hips back into that start position. So as I go down into that start position, that bar should be starting to come up just a little bit, okay? That makes sure you have a lot of tension and make sure you're not jerking that bar up off the ground and losing that back stiffness, okay? So for the sumo, barbell's gonna be up against the shins. Keep that chest up, slide that barbell back down, okay? So again, that barbell should be as close to your legs as possible, all the way up, all the way back down. I'll do a few more reps here. Okay, so again, barbell's nice and tight, and the legs, back is nice and flat. When I'm going down and I'm pulling against that bar, I'm feeling that in the hamstring. So the reason I start here, I drive those hips back, stretch the hamstring, pull down into that start position, feel that pull in the hamstring, less of that low back versus a conventional. Yeah, mess around with those, mess around with your stance, mess around with your grip, see what you like best.